Hey everyone, James here again, and something interesting happened this week. Not only did pop superstar Billie Eilish release a brand new single practically without warning, but she joined TikTok, and the way she did it and the content that she's sharing is something I think we should discuss. On Thursday, November 12th, the exact same day that Therefore I Am dropped, Billie Eilish appeared on TikTok. But if you go onto the app and you start searching for her name, you might not find her. And that's because she has the username Coochie Destroyer 5. And you'll see it in a second when I play a clip, but that's her username. There's no profile photo, and the profile name is TikToker. It's very nondescript. There's no verification symbol, but somehow, in just 3 short days, Billie Eilish has already amassed millions of followers and millions more likes, all without the use of hashtags or any music. So without further ado, let's cut to the first video she posted on the app, which is the proof that it's actually her. Now, if there was any doubt that that is actually Billie using TikTok, let me just say this. The functionality that you're seeing there, the scanning down, that is something that is only on TikTok. So this video isn't pulled from Instagram or Twitter or some other app and then reshared here by some anonymous person hoping to get likes. This is actually Billie. And if you thought that was pretty silly, let me show you the clip that she posted this Saturday, November 14th, because it's great.
Do you guys remember when I was 15 and I fit an entire ukulele head in my mouth? Shall we see if I can do it again? I very much doubt it, but I shall try.
Now, there are a few things that I find really interesting about this, and I'm not really sure how it all works, and I'm sure that people in the comments below will probably argue that this is a classic example of a person who already has a ton of exposure getting even more exposure for doing basically nothing. But Billie joined TikTok just in time for the release of Therefore I Am. But when you look at these videos, there's no presence of the song. There's no mention of the song. She's not using the music as the background, which she could absolutely do. I mean, there were already compilations on Instagram of people dancing to her latest song, or she could post a clip of the video, but instead, we get Billie being Billie. And yes, I am sure that somebody at TikTok knows that it's her and that somebody from her team probably reached out, because there's no way that this video would show up on so many For You pages and garner so many likes with virtually no news organizations or YouTube channels or anyone else covering the fact that Billie Eilish is on TikTok. But the fact that it works as content and that people are liking it and following this account that has almost nothing on it and isn't promoting anything specific speaks to the likability of the star. Billie is somebody that fans have always felt this closeness with, because even though she makes music that can sometimes be a little deep or be very poetic in its nature, she's always very direct with her fans. When she chooses to speak or speak her mind about something, I should say, she's always being very direct with them. And when they look at the things that she shares on Instagram or on Twitter or anywhere else, she's always being very much herself. She's owning who she is as a person. And when I watch these TikToks, what I love about them, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Billie in the world, I love that this is a person who is genuinely making themselves laugh. They're just being who they are and they're sharing it with all of us. And that is honestly the best content. Forget the video for Therefore I Am, which is absolutely great and she directed it herself and there's a lot of personality in there. This is just unfiltered Billie Eilish. And though you might not have the connections at TikTok to guarantee that your channel gets a lot of exposure without any hashtags or any gaming of the system, you can absolutely be yourself and do the things that you want to do that make you laugh, make you smile, make you feel creatively fulfilled, or just make you have a good time and share it with the world. And there will be people who are attracted to that. And if they are, there's a chance that they'll take it one step further and look at your music or go see you in concert. Because making an impression today in the digital landscape is about more than just sharing clips of your content and posting about your upcoming events. It's so much deeper than that. You have to have a personality. And what I take away from Coochie Destroyer 5's account is that Billie Eilish is sharing yet another side of herself with an audience that is hungry to know more. And you can do the same. Find what makes you happy and share it with the world, even if it has absolutely nothing to do with your music. In fact, in some cases, on certain platforms and with certain markets, doing something completely different might be the best way to at least start engaging with people. And then as they become more and more acquainted with who you are as a person, they'll take an interest in the rest of it. They'll check out your music, they'll watch the clips, they'll possibly go stream you on Spotify, but just work on forging that connection. When you meet somebody new, you go to a networking event, or you just are introduced to somebody as a new friend possibly. You know, your friend group takes you out and they introduce you to somebody. When that happens, it's very rare that that person opens with, I have a band and we have a new song out that you should check out right now. That's not how people meet one another. It's always about shared interests, things that make you laugh, things that make you smile, things that make us feel good. So look for ways to do that in your own career. And when you're putting yourself out there into the internet, don't think so much about promoting right away. Don't think about the business. Just think about being somebody people want more content from. And if you can achieve that, if people are looking to you for content, then you've already won the game. Now, I'm sure as time goes on, we're going to learn more about this account, and Billie will probably post some more content that is geared actually towards her music. But for right now, Coochie Destroyer 5, which is just a hilarious thing to say, is the most unfiltered version of one of the world's biggest pop stars available anywhere. It's direct access, and that's what fans are always looking for. So give it a shot. If you haven't signed up for TikTok yet, why not try it? I mean, there's no harm. It doesn't cost anything, and clips take less than a minute to make, so just go out there and be silly. And if you want more advice on the music business, or you just want to learn the latest headlines and learn about the things that are happening in this industry, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below, because we have a ton of content coming soon on the Music Biz channel. We post 1 to 5 videos every single week all about the music business, and we want you to be a part of it. And if you have already done that, well then you have my sincerest thanks, because you make this channel possible. And at the end of the day, there's only one thing that we ever ask of you, and that is that you take care of yourself, because you deserve it.